All right, people out there, welcome to Sensturday. Sensturday, grab somebody because this is it. This is it. And I am so glad that you're here with me. And get somebody that you know. And you might want to share this later on because you may know somebody that actually needs this. So does this make sense? My people all over the world, that somebody has hands. And when you ask them, what can they do? They say, oh, I cannot do this. I cannot do that. I don't get it. They don't have a job. But we are waiting on the government. Everybody waiting for government to provide a job. So that's a different ball game. That's not what I'm talking about today. But what I'm talking about today, does it make sense that somebody does not have food and you ask them, oh, can you sell peanuts to make some money? And they say, oh, I cannot sell peanuts. Oh, can you sell bottled water to make money? Oh, I cannot sell bottled water. I'm too big for that. Why are you bringing me low? Boy, I am not bringing you low. You are already low is what I told somebody. You don't have a job. All you want to do is just sit down and let somebody be feeding you. Begging and borrowing is not an occupation. Even for those that beg on the road, it's not an occupation. Everybody have hands, you have feet. The government may not produce a job, may not provide a job, but can you do something? Does it make sense that all you want to do is just get stuff from people? It doesn't make sense. And for those of us who are also, what will I say, supportive of such a lifestyle, does it make sense to you that all you do is give somebody money from January to December to feed themselves? It doesn't make sense. To ask that person, what can you do? I need you to be doing something. The Bible says, I always go back to the Bible, right? If a man does not work, he cannot eat. And don't you tell me, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Oh, I'm too big for this, I'm too big for that. Please, it does not make sense. So this is Sensturday. We are talking about, does it make sense? Does it make sense that you keep, or we keep, or I keep enabling laziness? I have a little boy of mine, every time I talk to, you at home, what are you doing today? Did you apply for a job? What are you doing? Oh, and then I say, what did we call that? He will say laziness. I say, exactly. That is what we call, thank you, Sister Choma. That is what we call laziness. You can do something. Don't just sit down. You may not have a job in an office. You may not even have an education to get the job. You may not even know somebody. Let me tell you a story right here. Let me tell you a story of my life, okay? So one time, I was going to go to like a music conference at Church of God Mission in Benin City, Nigeria. I was going to go, but I didn't have the money. And so I approached a couple in church, and I was like, can you guys help me? So they said, yes, but what can you do? I said, oh, I can type. And they said, so the guy said, you know what? I just wrote a book. If you type the book, I'll pay you. So what did I do? Joyfully, I got the manuscript. I typed what he wrote, gave it back to him. They paid me, and I made my way to Benin City for the music conference. That is what I'm talking about. It's not enough for the guy to just say, okay, yeah, you want money? I'll give you money. No. Sometimes people ask you stuff. Ask them, what can you do? What can you do? You need to earn this money. You need to earn the money. Sometimes people don't just want to do anything. They just want you to be feeding them. But it is time. It does not make sense. If you're an able-bodied man, able-bodied woman, please stop crying wolf. Stop crying on the government. Stop crying on your brothers. Stop crying on your sisters, your uncles, even your father, even your mother. There's an age you get to where you have to get out there and do what? Also like a man, also like a woman. Do what you have to do to put food on your table. begging is not a profession. It doesn't make sense that you just sit down and all you want to do is somebody to be giving you. Listen, it makes you less than a man. It makes you less than a woman. Do something. Don't just throw up your hands and feel, I can't do anything. Yes, you can. You can sell water. You can sell peanut. You can sell pepper. You can sell fruits. You can cook and sell. You can do anything. All you need to tell somebody, I asked somebody just last week, I'm like, listen, I know you have a job, but is there something else you can do to bring in an additional income for your family? Because she's a widow. She's like, yes, I can sell bags or I can sell food stuff. I was like, baby, how much is it going to cost you? She told me I wired the money to her, because that's what I'm talking about. I need you to do something. Don't just say, give me money, I want to eat food today. Give me money, I want to eat food tomorrow. No. It's just it's not a matter of give me fish all the time. You have to learn to fish yourself. If you cannot fish, somebody is out there ready and willing to help you. Go and learn a trade. Go and do something. Don't just sit down. It does not make sense. This is Sensturday, and this is Joy coming to you on Sensturday. Listen, catch me on Saturdays on Sensturdays when we talk about, does it make sense? If you are supporting laziness, does it make sense? Oh, there's wean and cut. Even a mother, after a mother breastfeed a child, after some time, the mother begins to withdraw the breast milk or withdraw the bottle feeding, getting the baby ready for what? Solid food. And after a while, the solid food will begin to, it starts gently and then it goes to real solid. The mother begins to withdraw. What are you doing? Does it make sense? Does it make sense on Sensturday? Stop encouraging laziness, and you stop being lazy. You can do something. I see some young entrepreneurs in my country, and my goodness, I was like, these guys, they're just it. Yeah, you may not have that big money to do that big business that you want to do, but start small. Nothing is too small to start. Oh, come on, start small. You may not have the big truck to get the big truck bags of rice, but you can start with a bag of rice. You can start with anything. It does not make sense that you just sit down and give up. You can't give up on life. He that has life has hope. There are many people that do so many things. You pass them every time. You eat the food. You buy the orange. Come on. You buy it and you suck. Why don't you sell it? You buy the water. Why don't you sell the water? Whatever you buy, can you sell it? Or you think you're bigger than those who sell? Because that's what people say. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. But you are buying the things that those people are selling, and yet you don't have a job. And yet you're begging for money. Come on now. It's Sensturday. Thank you, Brother Siwaju, my darling. He says today it doesn't make sense. So what doesn't make sense? Continue with us on Sensturday, and we'll be talking about every time what doesn't make sense. So today, I hope you will look at your life and say, this thing I'm doing, it doesn't make sense. It is time for me to wake up from my slumber and hustle like a man. Nothing is too little. Let me say that again. Nothing is too little. Not everybody can be our dear Kilonje Dangote. Not everybody can be Mike Zuckerberg. Not everybody can be Bill Gates or Dell. But listen, there are people who are not beggars. So get yourself out of the begging club. It's a club. People just love it. People love it. But get yourself, exit yourself from the club of begging. It doesn't make sense. Exit yourself from, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. I'm too cool, I'm too fine. No pimples on my face. Me, I can't sell water. Me, I can't sell bread. This girl, so bread. This girl, so water. This girl, whatever is selling, have money on this, I sell it. Yaba, I sell. Ojelegba, I sell. I go sell, deliver eggs every morning before I went to school, baby. What are you talking about? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Don't sit down. So this is Sensturday. I will catch up with you. Catch with me again on next week's Sensturday. And let's talk about something. Comment. Whatever you have experiences. If you have decided that you're going to stop, stop encouraging laziness, put it there. Say, I'm going to stop encouraging laziness. If you're there, you say, I'm going to start doing this. This platform, we're going to help however we can to make sure that don't take the money and go and buy phone. You don't have a job, you have phone. You don't have a job, but you got 3 phones. You don't have a job, you have 3 phones. For what? It doesn't make sense. Sensturday. This is Joy. I'll catch you again. God bless you. Leave a comment, share this, tag somebody, like it. Somebody you know may need to hear this. And let people know that you are the one that said it. I've said it for you. I've said it for you on your behalf. You know, sometimes it's hard for us to tell somebody the truth. Hey, this is love. This is the truth. This is what we call love. It's called tough love. We love you to get you to stand up and stop sitting down and feeling sorry for yourself. Hit the street, baby. Hit the street. Don't hit the street sniffing and killing people and doing drugs. No, hit the street and be useful. Hit the street, sell newspaper, sell water, sell puff, sell whatever, sell food, sell you know, just whatever that is legal, that has the money attached to it. Start doing it, and it's little by little your business will grow. God bless you. Catch you again.